Hi everyone, I am Gerardina Rodriguez, Community Relations Manager for Great Basin Federal Credit Union. Through our Employees Give Back program, along with our Great Basin Federal Credit Union Foundation at the Community Foundation of Northern Nevada, our employees and credit union come together to support local nonprofit organizations making a meaningful impact in our community. Today, I am honored to be joined by Melissa Taylor, Executive Director for Reno Little Theatre and now Good Luck Macbeth. Thank you so much for being here and allowing us to come and be on stage. We are here on stage at the Reno Little Theatre now. So thank you so much for having us.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you.
I do have some questions for you to help build an awareness of the Reno Little Theatre and what this theater does for our community and what you guys are all about. So we are so excited to be here. Thank you so much. For those who may not be familiar with the Reno Little Theatre, can you tell us a little bit about your organization and its mission?
Sure, absolutely. So Reno Little Theatre was founded in 1935. We're actually in our 91st season right now. We are the longest running community theater in the state of Nevada and one of the longest running in the country.
Wow.
We produce a main stage season of 6 shows every year, but we also have a year-round education program, and we are the home of several other nonprofit arts organizations. Most excitingly, this year we also just merged with another theater company, Good Luck Macbeth, and so now we're also managing that space that has another main stage season, more resident companies, and more opportunities for community members to create art. What I love about what we do is that we make art with our community and for our community.
That is so cool.
It's very hyper local.
That is so cool. 91 years old.
91.
Oh my gosh, this theater is old. And you guys started where?
So we started in 1935 at UNR, actually.
Okay,
it was founded by
cool.
some alumni from UNR.
How does support from organizations like Great Basin Federal Credit Union and our Employees Give Back program help advance the work in your community?
Support like this is so meaningful. It makes such a difference. We are a nonprofit organization, and so a lot of what we do is based on the generosity of our community. So we have individual donors and wonderful local organizations that help us to meet our mission, which is to create art that inspires and entertains and engages our community members. We are small, so we can only sell so many tickets. Yes, we seat 120 people. So while we do have a very successful program, we still require funding to make this happen. And so anytime we get support financially, it allows us to create more art with our community, and it allows us to just spread more opportunities.
That's so cool. Is there a story or moment that really captures the impact of the Reno Little Theatre that and the people you serve? Is there something special that you'd like to share with our followers?
I think what's my favorite thing about working here is that there's a new story every day about the impact. Again, because we're creating art with our community, I think the biggest thing is that we hear from our artists all the time that they feel safe here, that they feel like they can authentically be themselves here. We're not just making art, we're out in the community, making sure that people have resources that they need. During COVID, for example, we were able to ensure that several of the artists were able to pay rent and things like that. So there's just a lot more than the theater part of theater here. And that is, I think, the most important thing. It's about creating a space where people can be authentic and be creative and learn about one another. I think things can be very divisive, and we are creating a space where people can share what their life experience is like and what makes them special and unique, and the person they're with is getting to do the same. And so I think we're creating a lot of bridges in our community, which are, I would argue, more important than just the plays that we're doing.
Yeah. So what are some ways our community can get involved and support the Reno Little Theatre?
Well, there are tons of ways that people can get involved. First and foremost, you can just come check out a show. We've got something between RLT and GLM almost every day of the week. And if you don't just want to sit there, but you want to participate, all of our actors, our scenic painters, our designers, our directors are local.
Wow.
And it's super easy to get involved. But you can also usher or work at the concessions counter, anything you want. Basically, all you got to do is shoot me an email and I'll say, what do you want to do? And we'll say, come play. So there's a lot of ways that people can get involved. And of course, we're always so grateful for donations as well.
Thank you so much for sharing your story and for the incredible work that the Reno Little Theatre does and that you do in our community. On behalf of Great Basin Federal Credit Union and the Employee Give Back contributors, we are truly honored to support your organization.